What's up, YouTube? This is Music City Driver. I am bringing a video to you today on Saturday, May 20th. It's about 5:22 in the afternoon. Wanted to do a quick video, kind of an update for last night. So the night before last, which was Thursday night, was a massive failure for the Uber thing, in my opinion. My cancellation rate kind of skyrocketed that night because there was this guaranteed surge thing that I was talking about all night long, and I kept getting redirected to closer riders with no choice at all in the matter, to riders that had no surge. So it was kind of annoying, but last night it seemed to work perfectly. So I will give kudos to Uber for fixing that if they did. I actually made quite a bit last night. I probably could have made a lot more, actually. I made almost $200 last night, which is pretty darn good, but it was a long shift. I started about 5 o'clock or so in the afternoon. Didn't really wrap up till about 3. About that time, I kind of made one little pass back through downtown. There was nobody out. I did it with the destination filter on so that I could head towards home, but no dice. Usually I'll get at least a ride home, at least in my general direction, which is good because it helps pay for the ride back. But like I said, I made almost $200. About Lyft, I made quite a bit because I'm gonna tell you what I did last night. Okay, so Uber all through the night had varying amounts of guaranteed boosts, surge boosts, all night long in the downtown, just in downtown. So, but Lyft also had a $50 bonus called a Boomerang Bonus, which was related to the Alan Jackson concert, which was at the Ascend Amphitheater. And from 5 to 7 p.m. and from 11 to 1 a.m., 11 p.m. to 1 a.m., they had a deal that if you, in a pink highlighted area, which is basically the downtown area into East Nashville, and then a strip going west into West Nashville, not all the way into West Nashville, if you picked up at least one ride an hour in that area, and your acceptance rating was at least 90% during that time period, and if you stayed online at least 50 minutes of the whole hour, which I did. Basically, I did exactly an entire hour on every one. I think I had to log off once because I had to reboot my phone, but that was only 2 or 3 minutes, so hopefully that doesn't knock me out. If it does, I'll be a little upset. But I made pretty good. Actually, I kept Uber off during those time periods from 5 to 7 and 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. and got a few Lyft rides. I got about 13 Lyft rides last night total. Total take home from Lyft was probably a little over $100 and something. Tips included. I got like $7 in tips. The total number of tips I got last night was, I think it was $17 in total cash tips that I got last night. Actually, somebody even gave me a cash tip on Lyft, which is kind of strange. But anyway, I still took it. So, and then what my next strategy was to do, so I blocked off those two, total of 4 hours of the night was blocked off to exclusively Lyft, so I could try to hit that bonus. So I'll see if I get the bonus. Hopefully I did. If I did, it's an extra $50, which I think is probably actually $38.50 or something like that, because I think they take their 25% off the top of that, unfortunately. And then the rest of the night, I just kept both my apps on, and I just kind of circled around the downtown area, would get a ride downtown in the surge, which actually the guaranteed surge actually got a little bit higher than the guaranteed surge on a couple of trips. I think the guaranteed surge was at 1.9 at one point in the morning. I can't remember what exact hour it was, and I remember getting a 2.0 and a 2.3 during that time period, so that actually worked out in my favor quite a bit. Because what the guaranteed surges did, or boosts did, is that they would guarantee you a certain surge, and if the surge was higher, you get the highest of the two. So if it was a 1.5 normal surge, then you would get boosted to a 1.9 if it was 1.9 guarantee. If it's a 2.0 or 2.3 or 2.5, then you get the 2.0, 2.3, 2.5. You don't get just the 1.9. So once again, kudos to Uber this time. I am willing to give praise as well as criticism. I'm open with both. So I think that Uber does deserve some praise, because they did hear from the drivers, I think, because quite a few drivers reported problems with Thursday night being a disaster, sort of. And I think they listened and they fixed it. So kudos to them for that. that they got that system fixed, and I'm hoping it works well again tonight, because I think there's guaranteed surges again tonight, and I will be in town for them, and I will be taking advantage. And tonight I'm gonna be running both Lyft and Uber at the same time with the assistance of Mystro. I love Mystro. I did have another YouTube subscriber actually who posted in the comments, and I actually talked to him on the phone yesterday to try to help him maybe troubleshoot through, because I've been using Mystro for a couple months now. It works really well for me, but he had some problems. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like I could really help him out too much. He's going to have to contact Mystro support for help, but it works great for me. Switches between them seamlessly, automatically accepts, filters out trips that I don't want, stuff like that. So all right, guys, I am headed in. I'm just about to enter my service zone, so I'm going to pop both the apps on and Mystro on and roll on. So I'm hoping I make quite a bit tonight. I'm planning on working until about 3 in the morning at least, if it's a little heavy still. After that, maybe I'll hit an airport run. Who knows? You guys have a safe night if you're out driving. Be safe, be careful, be observant, and give some great customer service and make some money. Thank you guys for watching, and please like, comment, and subscribe. In the link below there is, or in the description below, there's a link to sign up for Lyft and Uber, and there's also a link to get the Mystro app if you are an Android user. If you're an iPhone user, just go to the link and you can actually request to be notified when the iOS version has been released. But otherwise, it's only available for Android right now, so sorry iPhone users, you'll have to wait a little while to get it, but it helps me all the time. Just use my referral code below. The only thing I get from referrals is after 25 referrals, I get a free Mystro t-shirt, which is kind of cool. It'd be kind of cool to rock that. So anyway, you guys have a great one. Have a great weekend. Be safe.